Right folks, welcome back to Fishing with Kirk. So here we are, Yeadon Tarn. It's Friday the 2nd of August. It's a little bit warm. We've managed to get on peg 32, I think it is. So we're far side from the BMX track, furthest end towards the airport. So the wind's blowing down here. This part of the lake is the shallowest, so this is cracking conditions for this area. We've seen a few fish and we're just about finishing spodding out some of that particle that we've been preparing through the week. So this is what we're doing. So this is one of the, well, this is the 30th spod that will be going out. So we've put 30 spods out, mixture of the particle and boiling mixture, and we've put a few pellets in there as well, just for a bit of bulk. But we've put 30 spods out, so I'm going to bang this last one out and then we're going to get the rod. So we're fishing 15 wraps, more or less straight in front of us, and we've got a solid bag over towards the boards where we've seen some fish. Hopefully we're going to put a big bed of bait down. We're going to keep topping it up every couple of hours with maybe 10 spods, and then hopefully towards the evening, once the sun drops, we're going to get a hit of fish as they come from the conservation area, find all that bait and go absolutely crazy. That's the thinking. So let's get this one out. Right folks, 1:30. Nothing yet apart from a crayfish. We're getting quite a lot of indications, and you know, like I alluded to, we're at the end of the tarn where the water's the shallowest, therefore the warmest, and the crays are sort of the most happy hanging out. So we're getting through some bait. So we started up, we've put 30 spods over a spot at 15 wraps. Both Niall and I have got a rod over that baited area, and then we're fishing solid bags to other parts of the peg. So challenge we've got is the crays are smashing the solid bags pretty quickly. So right now we're in the middle of a bit of a solid bag factory. So we're just tying them up fairly quickly, and we're probably recasting the rods about every hour. So as usual, I've got 3.5 ounce Gemini inline lead with their tidy stem system, and then to that I've tied about a 4-inch hook length, and as you can see there, I've got a plastic bait on there. So that's just a plastic corder hook bait. And basically for the rigs, I'm using these new L&D Sharps hooks that I've been trialing. So I've started to work with these guys from a social media perspective, and they've sent me quite a few hooks to try, and so far I'm really impressed with them. So they are great quality, the Japanese hooks, they're hand sharpened, so they're super sharp, they look great, and so far they have been excellent. And you know, I've been bringing in, after having crayfish kind of swimming around them, nipping around them for up to an hour, and they've not been losing the point. So I'm pretty confident in the hook point. So some good hooks there. So we're tying those up, plastic baits, pellets in the bag, and we're just casting those to the spots fairly regularly. Hopeful that sometime, you know, 6 o'clock onwards, once the sun kind of drops down the sky a little bit, we're going to start to get some fish, and hopefully we're going to catch a few over that baited spot this evening. So we're going to keep tapping away, and hopefully before too long we'll have a fish on the bank for you. Right folks, 4:30. We've just reset the rods and put some more bait out, so put another 15 spods out. So we've got 45 spods worth of bait out there now over the shared spot. No fish, the odd beep, which I think is crazy because most of the hook baits were either battered or missing when we reeled them in. So it's a real kind of war of attrition against the crays today for whatever reason. Good news, starting to cloud over, as you can see, the wind's getting up. It just started to just drop in temperature, so I'm really hopeful that we're going to catch some fish over that baited spot this evening. So keep the faith. We're going to have to reset the rods a bit more regularly, but we're going to catch some carp.
Yes! Finally got one!
I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't get behind the board.
Oh yeah!
It's trying to get in them boards.
I should probably not stand behind him. Just in case. He lost a fish from there, remember?
I know.
Heart is racing. I'm also film.
See you nice. Trying to do is there. Oh, don't you worry, don't you worry. Just go steady.
What is this? A mirror.
Yeah, mirror carp.
A nice mirror.
Nice one, bud. Good deal. Right, well done, bud. Right, lift it up, over to the cradle.
Oh, well done. Congratulations. Well waiting for.
Okay, our fishing season's begun. 10 minutes later. All 4 rods go off.
Right, now, can you turn the camera off, please? It's recording still. Oh, it's alright. Switch it off, it's going right back to the front. Right folks, nearly 9 o'clock. We just had one. Niall's just had one on the solid bag rig over towards the boards. Weather's really changed now, as you can probably hear on the microphone. So the wind's got up, the clouds got up, temperature's dropped by probably 10 degrees. So hopefully we are on for a few tonight, but we'll see. It's been a steady old day. I've not seen a load of fish showing, but at least we've had a bite, and that gives us a bit of confidence. So we're going to keep going and hopefully get a few more through the night. Right, I fancy it for a few. We're going all in. We're going to put another 10 spods in over the spot.
That was brilliant.
Like
That was going forward, and I was like, Daddy, that is the worst shot ever. But then the wind just took it.
Well, Anna held it on with like a stiff line, which brings it back, doesn't it?
That's 55 spods.
Right folks, 4:30, just up. Just going to redo the rods. Bites have been coming for most people between 5 and 7, so getting the rods redone, checking we're not being battered by the crays, and we've got all 4 rods fishing, so let's get the rods back out. Right folks, it's 10 o'clock on Saturday. We're just finishing up the session. No more action overnight, no more action since resetting the rods, and we're rapidly running out of bite time. So we're gonna get the stuff packed away and we're gonna head home. So for some reason, the arrival hasn't happened as we hoped. The fish have just not got on the back of this westerly wind. In fairness, it's not the warmest of westerlies, but for some reason it's just not happened. But look, we got a nice fish last night, didn't we, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so well done. We got a really nice stocky mirror, touching sort of 10 pound, which was really nice to see, nice to catch. And yeah, we're back out on the bank next week, so yeah, catch you then. Until then, tight lines.